Oh, yeah.
We're back.
We're back, baby.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the football podcast where the beautiful game never stops. As always, you're listening to your host, Rahel. He's Kafil. That is Immy. Back, baby. Hit the clap button, please. You know which one it is, don't you?
I hope so.
I think yeah. I think he's got it.
There we go.
There it is. And we're not only just back. The Premier League season is back. The Championship season is back. League 1, League 2. Hell, the beautiful game is back. Immy, didn't you love the first week of the Premier League?
I'm not gonna lie, I had a great weekend.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Smashing 4-1 against Southampton. Woo! In case you didn't know, see his shirt. Tottenham Hotspur. Just let you know.
Same, baby.
And this guy right here, Red Devil, till he dies. Calf man.
I don't want to do this show today.
Bell. You gotta hit that button. And my team's in the Championship as well, yeah, so you don't need to go into that.
Oh, wait, Reggie, this one.
Give him two.
What is this disgrace?
You know the what?
What is this disgrace? What is this disgrace?
He's in round 1 of the EFL Cup tonight.
Yeah.
That's what he's in.
This guy checking
Are
up on
you
my
gonna be
team.
good? Are you gonna be watching that game? Or are you gonna be watching Frankfurt versus Real Madrid?
I'm going to watch my team, of course, though.
Cool.
You got to do that, innit?
Well,
If you were facing
Are
more and more.
you going to Ewood?
No, I'm not.
Why?
I don't know.
You got season ticket.
Season ticket don't cover it. You got to buy.
Right, your season ticket doesn't cover EFL games?
every game.
That's tight,
Every game. No, but any club, yeah.
No, but you're in Championship.
No, but if you're in the Prem,
attendance
you have to
going.
buy a separate ticket.
Yeah,
even
but-
if you're in the Prem.
Attendance, man.
Bro, forget that. The Carabao Cup's messed up. I don't know what you guys think about this, yeah, but teams that get relegated from the Premier League, yeah, they don't start till round 2, but we have to start in round 1. How
That
fair
makes
is that?
sense.
Really?
Yeah, they used to be a Prem club, innit? They get a bit more honour than you lot.
Is this disgrace? We're in the Championship now. I don't get that.
Bro,
we used to
up
be
to
a
the
Prem
Prem.
club. We used to be a Prem club.
Yeah, right.
How long ago?
They used to be a Prem.
When were you in the Prem last?
10 years ago.
Right
There you go.
now they're in the Championship, innit, bro?
Well, this is not the roast. This is not the roast of my team, all right?
More
This
than
is not
10
the
years
roast.
ago, man.
We're here to talk about United. Disagree United. Losing 4-1 to
Talk
Brighton.
about football.
10 hog, 1 hog, 2 hogs, 3 hogs, 4 hogs, 5 hogs. We're here to talk about that. Anyway, the Premier League started last Friday, as I just mentioned. It kicked off with Crystal
Thank
Palace
God.
versus Arsenal, Selhurst Park, Arsenal's bogey team, as we all know. I honestly thought, even Immy thought, we all thought Crystal Palace, it's going to be either a win or a draw. Arsenal not going to get anything out of it.
Yeah, never expected that.
Where did you watch the game? Yeah, the
Yeah,
way
I watched the
Arsenal
game.
came out. Honestly, man, high press, all that energy. Jesus had a
Look
point
at
to
his
prove.
face.
I'm sorry about this, Immy. I'm sorry about this one, but
It's going to be same old Arsenal, though, I'll tell you straight.
you reckon?
Well, go on, let's see Emmy's
They
opinion.
look a
on
bit
this one.
dangerous though, man. Don't you think?
Yeah, I saw that. Like Jesus had a
I'll
point
tell
to
you, he looks
prove because
dangerous.
he's the number 9.
Looks dangerous.
Yeah, he looks
He
dangerous.
looks very dangerous, man.
Dangerous.
You see that run that he picks up the ball, he's
dribbling
makes
through,
somebody, he's done
yeah,
the
yeah.
1-2 past someone.
He looks active.
Martinelli should have finished that one, but you know what it is?
Yeah. I think he was in 2 minds, Martinelli.
Last year
That
they had
shot.
Nketiah. Now we're dealing with Jesus, a different proposition.
Jesus looks.
Yeah.
He's good.
The only thing,
It ain't look this good as City.
to be honest, they look a bit dangerous, man. I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I'm like comfortable with is the fact that if they have to bring on a left winger, who they're really going to bring on? If they bring on a right winger, who they're really going to bring on? If they bring on a striker, it's Nketiah. Do you know what I mean?
Who are the
So,
backups?
exactly, the
It's
backup.
just Smith Rowe, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know what the other thing is with that as well, Immy, is
They drop.
sorry.
Yeah, go on.
A lot of people this past week have been talking about Saliba. You know, oh, he's a great centre back. Oh, he's unbelievable.
He does
You
look
know,
good. I'm not gonna lie.
But if he needs a rest, and then they also have to make changes.
He
in
needs
that.
to go in a sex offenders register, man.
Why?
There was a video of him doing some nastiness in the changing room.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah.
Oh,
Couple
like the
guys
Michael
did-
Jackson one.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Yes, Reg.
Remember that one?
That was
Who was that in the video?
Mustafi.
Oh, guys, you gotta check that video. No, but all these Arsenal fans are bigging up Saliba. Yeah, he had a good loan spell. I don't know where he was on loan last year, but he apparently had a good loan spell.
Yeah, he did in the French division. Forgot the team. No, Marseille.
But if he needs a
yeah.
rest, if he can't play like 38 games on the bounce or what in the cup games, then you got the
They
Europa
needed
League.
to. They needed to.
And now they're
Who
thinking,
they got though? They could put Ben White
Ben White
back
out,
out centre
yeah.
back, though, innit?
He was playing right back. What do you reckon about that, man?
It's mad, innit?
he
50
caused
million pound
Zaha
right back.
problems.
So
Yeah,
he's a
yeah.
centre back. It's a
Really,
weird one.
innit?
Where's Tomiyasu? Was he injured or something?
He was injured. But apparently Ben White said to
They got a bit of depth now,
Arteta,
haven't
I can play as a right back.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to be- I can't see that being a regular theme.
It's not
though.
going to be a permanent thing, but yeah.
But he
Classic
did well for against Zaha. But then towards the second half,
I'll tell you what a good game though. Zinchenko had a good game. He looks very good.
Yeah.
Left back
I think
wise.
all the debuts
Yeah,
had
he
a
looked
good
good.
game.
He'd come on, just play like he's in a City system and just tuck it in as a centre mid.
Yeah.
He did very well.
Did anyone see Xhaka's dive? He did a
Nah,
dive.
yeah,
he did a
yeah,
dive.
yeah.
And he's like, no, please. He got the yellow card. Oh, my God.
It's just surprising to see Arsenal get the window. Honestly.
They're under, to be honest, they played really well in the beginning.
Yeah.
But towards the end, they looked like they could crumble. You know, like that. They were a bit unlucky, Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Like, Eze chance as
second
well.
half, first half, Palace were poor. Second half, Palace were much better
That-
side.
You know, Palace though, they look like a championship team, man.
Yeah. Not
They look
to-
very.
Well, they
Not
lost Conor
first
Gallagher,
half,
who was a
yeah,
important player.
yeah. Towards the end of the second half, that's when, you know, like,
I stopped watching towards.
yeah, that's when they started like dominating. Arsenal were camped in, and then you had Eze's chance, you had Eduardo's header as well. So
Yeah, so if Arsenal get camped
Yeah,
in,
Ramsdale
we
made
can't
that save.
expect them to be too much different yet. Then
yeah,
if they're already getting camped in,
but to be honest, they
'Cause
look more
you have to hold the
dangerous.
ball at that
They
time.
look more dangerous.
If you
like,
keep
they look
forward.
like they got a cutting edge, you know,
No,
up front. Whereas they didn't have that before. Before it was all side to side, side to side.
yeah.
Nobody to pass to, no penetration, no nothing. And now they look like they got that cutting edge, and that's the key difference. There.
My fear is here, but I know what you guys think as well. But if Thomas Partey gets injured, who's I think a very important player, I don't know who can fill that role.
No, I'm
Thomas
scared,
Partey
man.
can
They're
do.
trying to get
he
Tonali.
needs to go on the sex offenders list. Did you
yeah,
not see the game?
No, what
They
he
were
did.
all booing him every single.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
he
man.
was getting
There
booed.
was a
every
banner.
single match.
There was a banner. It said something like,
What's going on with him,
"Don't
man?
play, Tom. We don't play." I don't want to say the word, but
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god! I didn't know all
sounds like
this.
racist.
What, this
you know?
is I didn't know all this detail.
Yeah, yeah,
Media
yeah,
been quiet
yeah,
about
yeah.
this, but
No,
Yeah,
there's those allegations.
Oh,
isn't it?
right,
Because
right.
Apparently, the girl that he's
Right.
yeah,
Let's look.
allegedly raped.
right.
She
There's all
had
evidence,
an NDA signed, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Now that she's come out and said it, she's already 210 grand like down.
Yeah,
or
she
something.
don't care
Oh my
about.
God.
It's one of them. Like with Man United, they responded quite well. Greenwood got whatever, and they sort of dropped him straight away.
Yeah.
Made sure whatever happened. But with Arsenal, they played him in the first match of the
Yeah.
Premier League, which is a bit
Yeah,
concerning.
yeah.
It's all because some act was in place in time or something, innit? The law got changed like 5 days before.
Yeah.
5 days after she got raped. Or something.
Now,
Right.
hopefully, she gets justice.
You can't
That's the
do it
thing.
because of
Yeah.
the
Arsenal player or not, a Tottenham player,
Yeah.
whatever. These things.
Not acceptable.
Yeah.
But going back to the Arsenal, the team, yeah. Immy, he's saying he's worried as a Tottenham fan. I
No,
couldn't
not
stop.
worried. What do you mean? Let's not
sorry,
take it.
sorry.
Worried. Worried.
What did you say then? What did you say?
I don't mean that, bro. Like that, you're turning it into different. Like you know when you take, you know, like
you
when
put
people
a
take
shot or
context
something,
out of, like, and then they, oh, that's
All
right.
right, do you think they look dangerous all this year?
Dangerous-ish compared to they did last
Right,
year, but
right.
not freaking like they're not Man City dangerous or Liverpool dangerous or freaking
Jamie Carragher said it. in the
Barcelona
first-
dangerous.
second half.
Well,
They
let
look
me
like Man
finish.
City in the first half.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Yeah.
I don't mean that I'm concerned about them. I'm
Yeah.
just saying they look better than
Oh,
you know.
right,
They got
yeah,
more of a
yeah.
cutting
They
edge
just look like
than
they
last
could get
season.
top
Yeah,
four
yeah.
now.
Yeah, but I think
Top four?
Yeah.
Nah,
They
man.
could do.
Nah, not a chance, mate.
They could.
Not a chance.
Start
bro.
them and
Gary
Chelsea,
Neville,
whatever,
They ain't got the manager for
a lot
that.
of people think if Liverpool
They don't
crumble,
have
never
the
know.
facilities for that big man.
a lot of people, a lot of people think
we'll see
They got
about that.
Michael
a lot,
Dapper.
a lot of people think, yeah, that you know, if Liverpool get injuries or whatever, anything, if they go down, like, phew, they think Tottenham got a better chance of challenging for the league than the Arsenal, the Chelseas, the Man U's. Like,
Tottenham are the best of the rest. I'll give them
Yeah,
that.
best of the rest. I
Well,
don't know
there
about
you are.
challenging,
There you
but
are.
yeah, yeah.
No, they are.
We need a couple more signings though.
Honestly, under Conte,
couple more.
Conte's already got a good few signings.
Yeah, maybe like a centre
Bro,
back and a
Kulo, we were
centre
just
mid.
talking about it on the way here, man. Luis Diaz, everyone's bigging him up like he's his Neymar type of character. Kulo's doing better than him already.
Way better, not a little bit better. Way better.
Kulo's a massive signing, and everyone's going on like Diaz is flipping moves. They've signed Neymar or something.
and the Darwin Núñez.
And his contributions are key every match. It's not like he's not, and he's consistent.
Yeah, I'm not trying to
Yeah.
put Diaz down or anything. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's quality.
Kulo's not getting the plaudits he
Recognition,
deserves,
yeah.
man. Honestly.
Same with Son. Son don't
But
get
Kane
it.
is this.
Yeah.
Did any of them two score on the weekend?
Nah.
Kane and Son. There you go, man. Winning 4-1.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a big
But my
difference.
point is, yeah, if any one of those starting 11 get injured, Partey, Saliba, Tomiyasu, who else is there?
Tomiyasu didn't
Martinelli.
play.
Now, like if he gets injured as well, because I know he'll be vital for Arsenal this season. If they have like a lot of injuries,
Look,
that will struggle their season.
Reg, you just
The
got to
main
trust.
injury for them is just Jesus.
Reg, you just got to trust the process. That's what you got to do, bro.
yeah, even Jesus. Yeah, you're
All for
right.
nothing,
Even
cuz.
Jesus.
What you gotta
Jesus
look
is
at
their main player right now. Let me put it that way.
They were shit, and now they're
They
going to
don't
be
have
a
a
bit better.
striker
If
after that,
Jesus,
do they?
exactly. If Jesus gets
Yeah,
injured, Arsenal
he's right. Yeah, if Jesus
That's
gets,
normal.
Yeah, yeah. Jesus is the most.
Is he injury
he's
prone,
key
though?
player.
Yeah, big time.
he gets injured, doesn't he? At City, didn't
No, no, man.
he? Oh, was he injured at City?
He didn't really play, did he?
Ish,
To see
yeah.
him get injured.
It's easy to stay fit over there, man.
Yeah.
Rotation was.
Yeah.
Move on to the next game. Anyway,
Anyway,
we'll talk
listen,
about that one.
can I just say the Fulham Liverpool game? Oh my God, what a
I didn't even get to watch the game.
like
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, man.
2-2.
Mitrovic is tearing him
I
apart.
just saw
Van
some
Dijk.
highlights, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
2-2.
I just heard a few cousins and that just saying Mitrovic bullied Van Dijk.
Yeah.
Really?
I was put the highlights on. Oof.
Little turns and that.
Right.
and
Little
freaking-
Mitro, man.
Yeah. He's come back a
Made him
different player.
concede the penalty.
For those, I predicted 3-1 Liverpool. Yeah, first day of the season against Fulham. Immy and Kath probably
I think I
we'll
put
be in the
4-0.
relegation.
I wrote 4-0 as well.
Yeah.
Immy thought and Kath thought, and I think I did, I can't remember, thought that they're going to be in the relegation zone by the time we get to May. And everyone knows what happens to Fulham when they come up to the Prem, the yo-yo team. But honestly, I thought Liverpool had it.
I
I
was
genuinely
shocked.
thought they had it.
Not only that, you
Honestly.
know, Fulham played brilliant. Like literally, I thought they were Liverpool in the wrong kit. You know what I mean? They, honestly, they were pressing, closing. Liverpool had nowhere to play out. They were hitting it off. Like literally, I thought Fulham was dominating. You know, like that. That's how well they were playing.
Yeah.
Liverpool could have sneaked at the end, though.
Yeah,
innit?
Liverpool-
Henderson.
Yeah,
off the
Liverpool
bars.
were lucky to get that draw. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
could have been completely
Do you think
different.
that, I know it's so early, but do you think that would be a huge effect in the title race straight away?
Liverpool,
I mean,
get
that's a team you
relegated.
have to beat.
Fulham are going to win the league.
That's a team you have to beat. In my opinion, if you're going for the
Hopefully.
league, you got to beat teams that are coming up from the championship, I think.
Now you got to have a good record against the big
No,
teams. as
to
well.
win the league, bro, you need to win at least 33 games or something. So
How many
that's one
games
game
can you
down.
afford to lose in this day and age? 2.
33, they're losing like 2 nowadays.
They
bro.
need
Back
to
in
win-
the day,
they
in
need
your
to win,
days.
sorry, at least 30. That'll get you to 90 points.
Right.
But 95,
So they
you
can
need
draw
at
8
least
games.
to win. So you need roughly about 32 wins, man.
But now in this day and age, what City and Liverpool have done, like you get into the 90s point category, still not enough to win you the league. You know that 5, 7, 8 years ago. That's
Just shows
They're
off
one
how
of the best teams you'll
City
ever
and Liverpool,
see.
They've just followed the plan the whole way through, innit? They know what they're doing.
We're going to remember this era for a long time under Pep and Klopp.
I don't think they'd be reaching the same heights if it weren't for each other, though. That's what competitiveness does to you.
Like Ronaldo and Messi would do
Literally,
to each
yeah.
other.
Ronaldo and Messi,
yeah.
they hit so many goals because they're going against each other.
Yeah.
What was the next game anyway? Let's
What was
forget
the
shitty Liverpool.
Bournemouth Villa. Bournemouth won this game.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
I put Villa
Huh?
2-1.
I put 1-1 personally, but
Gerrard.
Did they win 2-1?
Yeah, man.
Was that the score?
2. No, I put
2-0,
2-1.
wasn't it?
I put
2-0.
2-1.
I
yeah.
put 2-1 as well, yeah.
Yeah, but I put for Villa. I didn't put
No.
for Bournemouth.
With Bournemouth, yeah. Again, another team I think that's going to be in the relegation zone by May.
yeah, they will be.
I didn't think Scott Parker would probably be in the job till the full season. I thought because maybe one of the teams that have come up from the Prem will probably change their manager because they normally do that, innit? I didn't give Scott Parker a chance, but what a start off to the season, against Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa.
I'll tell you one thing, though, that I just saw on Twitter. Apparently, Stevie G's got the same record as Gary Neville, as Valencia.
I saw that.
Have you seen all these pundits and stuff saying, "Oh, give Stevie G a bit of time," blah blah blah. Well, Gary Neville was in Valencia.
They wanted him to replace.
Messed up, apparently, the worst job ever, and look what Stevie G's doing, a good job.
Yeah, and they were saying about
Hypocritical or what, man?
Gerrard. They're saying that he's like the replacement of Klopp.
That's what I was hoping.
I don't know
for.
what you
Yeah.
Liverpool fans think out there, but I'm
Boy,
thinking very
stop it.
Nah, they want Klopp to stay as long as they can. They probably want
Stevie's
Klopp.
not taking a Liverpool job.
They probably want Klopp to stay as long as Fergie did. Give them another 20 years. Actually, I
Yeah,
can't see.
they'd love that.
Do you think they would do that, Klopp? Stay like how long Fergie did? 26
Don't
years.
know, man. He's getting a lot of love in that city, but don't know. Home is home in at the end, innit? So
Yeah.
Hopefully, he misses Germany.
Yeah. But obviously, we didn't see this game, 3:00 game, and obviously, I was watching Rovers.
Did you win?
Yeah, we won 2-0 against Swansea.
So you top of the league now?
Yeah.
Yes, right.
Two games.
Well then.
Oh, now all of a sudden smiling and chirping. Look at him hitting the boo button at the beginning of the
If we could move that camera all the way just straight out that window, you could see Ewood Park.
Nah, but
That's how
if
close
they
it is
see
to
that,
us.
they'll see a big light in their face. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's how close we are.
Yeah,
innit?
we are quite
I
close.
used to work at Rovers, so big up Rovers, man.
Mm-hmm. And me used to work in the. Where do you used to work?
The butchers. I had to get the chickens. Yeah.
He used to
From
call the
pitching that.
Venky's chicken up.
He used to work for the Venkies. I'm joking. No, but listen, a lot of teams start off the season poor, right? Not just in the Championship, but Premier. Everton, they lost to Chelsea. We'll get to that game in a minute. Wolves, who else lost? Liverpool drew, not the best result. Palace. But the transfer window is still open here. We still got 20 days left. I think you shouldn't judge a team straight away. Obviously, they lost their first game, they lose a second. Their team's going to look much different come the end of the transfer window because the manager, this is the best time for a manager, I think, because they'll be like, okay, maybe this area of the pitch is where we need to strengthen.
Depends on your club.
Yeah, but
yeah,
to
true.
be honest, how many players?
And how
can you-
much you've invested previously. Like Arteta, he spent 218 million last 3 seasons.
All right, yeah. But, some clubs are going to...
Arteta's got to do a lot, man.
All for nothing. Amazon Prime.
No, but there's more pressure on him. Like Gerrard last season, he spent a lot of money. So these managers who've already spent a lot of money, there's more pressure on them already to do better.
Oh, yeah,
Otherwise, they won't be trusted.
But do you
with
think the
more
board
money
will
to
not give them like maybe an extra? Because the window's still open until the window closes.
Just depends on the
Just
board's
like-
plan and the budget and whatnot, innit?
Yeah. But listen, I'm going to jump the game here, but Man United, man, against Brighton, honestly,
You
man.
jumping straight to United?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it just
man.
came to my head.
Bro,
It came-
we've got so many games
No.
to go through.
No.
Straight to United.
Because he just
I
gave
think
me...
good decision, Reg. Good decision.
Yeah. Do you know why? Because he's talking to me about...
Explain yourself, boy.
because you talked about the transfer window. This guy's not even been backed yet, man, and the window's been open
Not
yet.
backed, bro.
Come on, bro. These
I know,
15 million, 12 million. That's what we have to talk
trying
about.
to empty Old Trafford, innit? Have you not
I mean,
seen?
United fans, honestly.
Have you
come
not seen
on.
the news? What's trending? Empty Old Trafford.
empty Old
Until Old
Trafford.
Trafford.
We need to get the Glazers out, man.
Yeah, I think that's the best way. If you want to really change owners,
Enough's happened.
any club
Are
that
you in
wants to
debt?
change their owners, just
You're in debt, aren't you?
We're in debt,
don't
yeah.
turn up.
As a
Do you
club.
know what I mean?
Yeah, why would you pay
Yeah.
hundreds and hundreds
But
of pounds on a
if you
season
want me to
ticket?
put it in short terms, yeah, basically they've took a loan off the bank, £600 million.
Yeah.
They've bought Man United on that loan.
Yeah.
They've had it for 17 years.
Yeah.
So the debt was originally £600 million.
And
Yeah.
it's still.
The debt's still £600 million.
And still.
United have made over 3.5 billion in that time, somewhere
Yeah.
around that profit-wise,
Yeah.
not even revenue.
Yeah.
And 1.5 billion has just gone on debts of
All right.
Glazers.
Right.
So he's paid 1.5 million debt,
Right.
but 600 million still there, and you've spent about $1 billion. So, but there's 1.5 billion that's just missing.
A club
2
like-
billion.
A club like United should not be in debt.
So if we had normal owners, just even probably your owners, Reg, owners who just don't
We're
take
in debt
money
too.
out of the club,
Yeah.
would be City will be nothing to us compared to us right now. Trust me. 1.5 billion spent more on the squad that we
Yeah.
already spent money on.
Yeah.
Inshallah, the
It's
Glazers
got to
stay
be changed,
forever.
man. It's got to be changed, man.
Glazers are welcome. You've done nothing wrong.
You got Glazers in.
He's not Glazers.
Now listen.
Yeah,
Honestly,
You're a Glazer.
honestly, though, honestly, you know,
But
with,
yeah, Glazers out,
yeah,
man.
you know, with United fans, yeah, I feel sorry for them. Not like, oh,
Bro, we've gone from De Jong to Rabiot.
And Artovich.
that's why I
We've
feel
gone
sorry
from
for United fans.
Anthony to Arnautovic.
The
How bad
Glazers,
is going to get worse?
the Glazers
We're not
told them
getting
lies.
Arnautovic now. Now what's going to happen?
The Glazers told them lies. I think
We'll end up picking Dwight York up or something. No one knows.
Nico, bring him back.
Why
Brendan
are you
Rodgers
signing
on
a
a podium stop,
33-year-old?
they'll get
Can I ask you
Brendan
something? Why are you
Rodgers.
signing a 33-year-old striker or something like that?
That's what
the heck,
United love
man?
to do, innit?
That's not the long
That's what
term,
they do.
is it, man?
Yeah, it's a
They
striker.
just got done over by Sesko as well, innit?
Just for like a
It's
season.
become like a striker retirement home, innit?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
man.
like
No,
that.
but I feel sorry for United fans.
There's
Yeah.
too many
I
problems
feel
like
sorry
that.
for the fans that travel around to follow that team.
They've had good times, man.
Oh, we've had brilliant times.
They've had
Don't
great
get me
times.
wrong.
No, but you don't feel sorry for
Don't
the
feel
fans.
sorry for them.
Nah, forget him. I'm talking about the United
Let them
fans.
suffer for a bit.
Yeah.
We've been suffering all our lives.
No, I'm
Are you on about like 12, 13-year-old kids or something?
no. I feel like the ones that pay for a plane ticket to go watch their team around Europe, booking hotel for.
I feel sorry for the Fulham fans. The
you know, paying
Bournemouth-
thousands.
Bournemouth fans.
Get me?
Feel sorry for the Brentford fans.
We all follow
But
United.
They're
He
spending
follows
like
United,
thousands
bro.
and thousands of pounds.
Everywhere
Huh?
the Glazers go.
What happens, isn't it?
Cash
Obviously, I
get
feel
there
sorry for
to go.
Tottenham fans too. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for teams, Big
Yeah.
Six, that have not been disrespectfully, but haven't like
You
won.
better watch your mouth, boy.
But did you not think like paying thousands of pounds on a plane ticket, hotel packages?
It's part of
You
the
know-
experience, though, anyway. You got to
Yeah,
follow your
yeah.
team's journey, man, no matter what. Like if the
That's what I
Glazers
told
do
you, Cap,
go
about.
on,
It's,
man,
it's about like
Roller
when
coaster.
I was younger,
Oh.
you hope things will change, and then they let you down, and then you hope again. Then they let you down again, and then you don't hope for the next 2 seasons. Then you start your hope cycle again. It's
it's been
something.
bad for a Tottenham fan.
Yeah, it's like one of them. And now you're going through that.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So you feel that. and
We're starting to get like
Yeah.
Tottenham and Arsenal.
and now, exactly. And now you're not feeling hope for this season, are you?
Yeah, not at all.
Exactly. and
How
that's
does it
what
feel to
happens.
be on Arsenal though?
Huh?
How does it feel to
We're
be?
not Arsenal.
Yeah.
No, the only thing that's separating
we've
them.
got Champions League.
That's the only thing separating them from Arsenal is just Champions Leagues and
We're more
titles.
successful at
But
it.
in terms of what's actually going on and
Yeah,
you know,
the
the full
current
structure,
situation,
the
yeah.
players,
Yeah.
managers, all the rest of it, they're becoming Arsenal.
Yeah.
And that's what's scary.
If we don't finish in top 4 this season, we're officially another Arsenal.
Be honest.
Officially.
Be honest. On the Sunday, were you confident going into that Brighton game?
No.
Nah, I thought
The
they'd
team
got
sheet you
trouble.
saw.
Brighton's one of them. You
Not
can't
at
really,
all.
you can't judge it on Brighton though, innit? Because Brighton, one of
They're
them
playing
teams,
good
even
football.
if you were on top form, they can cause an upset
Yeah.
on their day.
Honestly,
Well, I don't know. I just saw Ericsson as the false nine. We've been playing with Martial all pre-season. That's when we actually played well.
yeah. And then
All
he
of a sudden,
gets
the false
in,
nine is like ruined the system. I thought we're going to get beat here.
Martial got injured though, isn't it? So
Do you think that midfield needs addressing? 100%.
Big time, man.
Big time, yeah. Needs
Bro, we've
surgery.
had how long have we been saying on this show for, man? McFred.
Sounds like a
honestly.
McFlurry, doesn't it?
Yeah. But honestly, McFred, we've had this for 3 years and still nothing's been
give him
done
a few
about
more,
it.
man. It might turn into Xavi and Iniesta, bro.
Who's Busquets then?
Bro, they're young as well, innit? You got to think about that, Cav. Just give him a couple more years.
Just the process.
Just
Under the
process,
10 hearts.
buddy.
Honestly, I've lost everything when it comes to football right now. United-wise, anyway.
Did you have them in your top 4 this year?
Yeah.
What the
Where
hell?
have you got him now?
The way that it's looking with no transfers, I'd say 6th.
I don't
Yeah,
say
there
6
you
either. I don't
Where
think
you
they'll
going?
get
Where
Europe.
you going with this?
About 8th or 9th, bro. I'm going down there. If you keep that
Ninth,
same
bro.
team, if you keep that
Red,
same
shut
team,
up.
you don't even have a striker.
Ninth, bro.
Bro, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo.
The guy who's leaving.
He's
So he
not
wasn't
going.
even starting the game.
He's not going anywhere.
He didn't start the game.
He's not played pre-season.
He's hostage, man.
He's not
But
played
the
all
way did you
pre-season.
see on the bench? Come on, doing all this.
Yeah,
And
that's good as a leader.
everyone thought, even our cousin thought, if he didn't
It
start
shows
that
he
game
still
against
cares.
Brighton,
The good thing about Ronaldo is he's competitive.
but he wants to leave,
he
doesn't
wants
he?
to win.
Did he say he wants to
he
leave?
Cav's
No, he
doing
wants to
that
leave.
But do you want
imaginary
that
land, bro. The guy didn't turn up to training. The guy didn't even. He just turned up yesterday and he's turned
Bro,
up on a
he had
bed.
family issues.
He don't
innit?
care about
He had
nothing.
family issues.
If you got to play at your club,
You
that-
believe that, Cav? I saw him on
I can
Instagram
take
live
on face
chilling, bro.
value,
You
innit?
just love
I saw him on
Ronaldo. You
Instagram
can't
live
never-
chilling. He was doing some fan chat,
I've got to
whatever.
take on face value.
You just love Ronaldo too much. You
Yeah,
can never say
yeah,
one
yeah.
bad word about the guy. If he even says
Listen,
something,
if he stays,
leave him
we're all-
alone.
We're all behind him, innit, if he stays.
No, but he's
if
right.
he goes,
Ronaldo,
wish the best for you.
like you
But
never.
if he's publicly said that, like, I want to go,
He's not publicly said it, was he?
apparently people are saying that. He
Yeah.
said that.
You
But-
just said he publicly said it. Now you said
He said
apparently
that,
people
and he
said
like he's
that.
made it
Reg, don't let him go. Don't let him go. You got him in the corner.
Carry on.
Cav. Reg, keep going.
like he said that. Even the on the TV when they're watching,
Oh,
he
you believe everyone on TV now?
you know what I mean?
Good sources, isn't it, Reg?
I don't know. Like
My sources tell
Has he
me.
once come out and said, I want to leave?
He
never
once
said that.
once
He's
come on
never-
and said,
But,
I
no,
want
hang
to
on.
stay.
Exactly,
Has he
but
ever
who
said
says
that
they
at
wanna
any
stay?
club? Has he ever
Loads
said
of
that?
people.
Has he ever said?
I want to stay, and
Harry
I
Kane
can't
say
wait
I
till
wanna
next
stay?
season. Yeah, he said he's excited
When?
by the project right now. Just lately, yeah.
But no,
Because
But he did last season,
before
didn't
he
he?
didn't want to stay. Exactly, that's what we're trying to say. So Ronaldo doesn't want to stay.
But he ended up staying and look at him now.
I know.
That's
Now
what I'm
he
saying.
changed his mind a year later.
He's just keeping it open, 50-50.
Yeah.
but no one
He's not
really
close
But
comes
with
Ronaldo,
Ronaldo,
though.
let's be honest, he don't deserve to be playing in Europa League.
Oh, yeah, of course.
He don't
man.
deserve that.
He's missed the
When he,
Champions
what's the
League.
music, Reg? Come on, he's going to be hearing this.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bro,
Europa
imagine
League
him
does not
seeing in the
deserve
Europa
shoes.
League
And that- that golden lightning.
The stadium looks like that frigging tree and frigging a few goalposts back there, bro. Come on, man.
Isn't it great?
It's tight,
what
man.
you do for the beautiful
Yeah.
game?
He's gonna go to Azerbaijan next year. Do a C there,
Baku.
and then Baku.
But yeah, if we get some good signings in, which I don't see happening now, even if we get De Jong's not enough.
Yeah, I see them.
Nah, De Jong
still-
will make a big difference.
It'll make a difference, but
Big difference.
if we
Trust
got
me.
a midfield of De Jong, Ericsson, Bruno, I'll be happier. But I still want another winger.
But you need depth as well.
Yeah.
You probably better off guy. You
Like,
know,
if
like,
Sa-
you're
if
moaning.
Sancho or Rashford get injured, it's Elanga.
You're moaning about Rabiot, but you should be going for him and De Jong. Do you know what I mean?
No,
So you got
they want both.
building up a
They
squad.
want them both.
Yeah.
But like I said, I still want a winger, and I want a right back. There's still a lot to be
He has a big
addressed.
wish list.
Yeah, Ten Hag probably has a massive wish list, but that's what I'm saying. Glazer's out. Let's get this sorted.
Oh, Reg, did you see that video about you know when
Just shows where
what's
Glazer's
what's
right
your
now.
left back called? The Pitbull?
Malacia.
Yeah, Malacia. He's like marking.
I saw that video. That's well exaggerated. He did. Rashford
Have a look
didn't even
at-
push that. Doug.
I
What?
don't know, look at the size of me.
No. That's well exaggerated. that
You
video.
are going to be in problems when
There
it
was
comes to
another
corners.
video that De Gea was telling Maguire off in the tunnel. I don't know. I
Super
sent it. Did you
Rashford.
see it?
Yeah. He's off
You're on the
side.
wrong
They
side.
don't know what side they're bloody coming out on.
It's never ending.
What is this?
Oh no, that's because the dugout's changed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Our home side
It's
is
never
never
ending.
Yeah.
Never ending.
It is.
The memes are back.
Shouldn't the captain know this?
Even De Gea's like, yo, we're probably on that side, bro. Why am I not that side?
Anyway,
Harry.
I ain't backing him up.
Harry.
I'm backing him up.
That side.
Not until he starts.
No, he didn't say it like that. He was in an angry way.
Yeah,
He's
big,
like,
yeah, no.
angry. Listen, man.
Right, moving
All
on.
the best for you. All the best.
Let's
That's
move
what I
on.
say. Okay.
Moving on, eh?
Let's
Wait,
talk
you gonna let
about.
him move on? We're only gonna move on if you press that button, Calf.
You got a toon.
For Man United.
Another one. For Ten Hag.
And another one.
Ten Hag don't deserve one.
For Glazers.
Oh, Glazers.
You can have 3. They can have 3.
For that badge.
Badge. This guy, bro.
And that stadium.
And
That's falling. The
Stadium.
brickwork.
moving on to the
It's gonna
championship.
fall off.
Moving on to the championship.
We're not doing
Sorry,
championship.
we don't cover championship.
Oh,
no.
That is not fair. That is so rude. You know whose fault that is. You know whose fault that is. One of the best entertaining leagues in the world.
You just jumped back out of that hole.
Pitch invasions.
You saved yourself.
Listen, pitch invasions are the best, isn't it? When
Yeah,
they come
yeah.
out,
When the chickens
celebration.
run on.
Obviously, no harm to anyone.
Even
I
the
don't agree
chickens
with no
start
harm. When they come out, celebrating with the fans.
Yeah.
That's the best feeling. But listen,
Go on, Leeds. Let's move past Leeds 2-1
Leeds.
then.
Again, this is a team that I thought.
Let's move
You're gonna-
past Leeds, man.
Right.
Let's go straight to Spurs, man.
You don't want to talk about Leeds?
Not much to say, man. They won 2-1.
Oh, the fight. They almost had a fight, man.
Who?
Jesse Marsh and
Oh, yeah, they kicked off.
Bruno
and-
Lage, man. Yeah. What were they popping
You're
up
gonna
about?
get
Does
that in
anyone
the
I don't
know?
even know. No.
Yeah,
Arteta did it with Klopp last year.
Huh?
Arteta had a fight with Klopp last year.
Yeah,
at Anfield.
He's always talking about
Is it-
Arsenal.
is it the
Anything we say,
documentary?
you know, like when they say,
It's in the documentary.
we talk about something randomly, like, but Arteta did this, Arteta did that.
No, but it's in
He
the
loves Arteta, bro. He,
Oh,
No, because you're talking
he
about
used
a
to like
fight.
Klopp
He's
back in the
definitely
day.
Arteta in
Yeah,
this guy.
yeah,
It's in the
yeah.
documentary. Have you not watched it?
What happened? Go on, tell me.
Arteta goes up to Klopp, innit, in Anfield about a disagreement or something.
Oh, yeah, he was an idiot for doing that.
Because you just mentioned a fight, and that just came to my head.
It
So I
was,
thought,
bro, it was 0-0 at the time, half an hour in.
and he was swearing at him.
Crowds,
I can't repeat.
crowds quiet. You
Yeah.
go and fight off with Klopp. Obviously, Anfield's going to go.
Key
start
question:
roaring,
did they
man.
win after that? All that effort
No,
that he put into
that's what I'm
that
saying.
fight?
He's the one. He's the
Nah.
reason why they lost.
Pretty good.
The crowd was quiet. Boom,
Yeah.
kicks off with Klopp. The whole stadium goes.
And the team was
mental.
shit.
Obviously, the team intensity
What do you
goes
think of
up.
Tottenham too? No, Arsenal. What do you
It's
think of
Arsenal
Arsenal?
now, bro.
Arsenal played well for the first
I don't
half.
get that, right?
Yeah. It's all in the name, innit? Arsenal.
No, the
FC.
Tottenham one. I don't get the
By
Tottenham
far
one.
the shittest team
But-
the world has ever seen.
You've offended Reggie there. Look at his face.
Look, it's all, don't it all link up though? Ars and Wenger. You know what I mean? A lot going on, mate. A lot
I
going
don't
on.
say about that one, you know.
You know?
I don't know what you would
So-
say. You're a little speechless too.
Campbell.
I'll just say same old Arsenal, man. Wait till you see this end of the season.
It's worse than.
Fabregas, where does gas come from?
It's not worse
The arse.
than. It's not worse than squeaky bum
Everything
time.
makes sense.
It's not worse than squeaky bum time.
That's for the opposition, though.
Yeah.
They always get
There's some
worried,
great
innit?
This
names, man.
is the club's identity. Arse. You know.
Where do you think they got squeaky bum time from?
That's Fergie's thing.
Yeah,
No,
that's
but
Fergie, man.
what the heck's that come from?
Because we always scored the last few minutes all the time, innit?
Think of a better name than that one. That's just.
Probably had a quick
Fergie
conversation
time,
with
innit?
Arsene Wenger, innit? Before.
The Fergie time's better, isn't it? Why call it squeaky bum time? Just call it Fergie time.
No, Fergie time was injury
Media
time.
fear, mate. Media.
Fergie time was injury time. That was different.
Right, well, let's move
Right.
on to Spurs anyway, man.
Are we not talking about Newcastle Forest?
Go on Spurs first. Go on to Newcastle after.
Do you want to shred about Spurs now?
Huh?
He's shredding about Spurs.
No, nothing shredded.
Nothing at the
bro.
moment. Things are looking positive.
I know.
I just can't start smiling. You know when you say let's go on to Spurs, bro, I don't even want to talk about it. I just want to smile.
Let share your joy.
I feel happy, also happy.
We need to play that Bruno Mars song, innit? Cause I'm happy.
Yeah, for now.
If you feel.
Nah, trust me, what a result. Because I expected us to slip up.
For now. What do you mean for now? You look at him for now.
I ain't gonna lie, I expected us to slip up because
You'll see
Southampton, one of them teams, on their day they can do you, and they did us last season.
Honestly, you were the best team in the league this week. I'm going to
And-
say that. They
and-
scored the most goals.
You know what? We were losing as well, and you know when
Are you top
when
of
you're
the league?
losing,
That was good goal there by Ward Prowse.
yeah, what a goal!
Did Harry Kane
What
score?
a finish
Did Harry-
into the ground as well.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah. Lovely
Flew
goal.
up, man.
Did Harry Kane score?
Yeah, yeah,
Good-
no.
He's got a tech
Nah,
with
nah.
him.
Oh, I didn't know.
Harry Kane and Sunday score. Even then we got 4. That sounded Ryan, bro.
We got on camera. Oh. Listen, but yeah, I want to say you were the best team in the league this week. They scored the most goals, didn't it? Like they were clinical, wouldn't you say?
Tottenham Hotspur.
In that way, I
Tottenham
know it sounds-
Hotspur, hire Reggie as your PR guy. This is the man.
No, but you got to look
I'll
at.
still go with City.
Well, no, I'm not talking about the way they played, but like in front of goal, they were just relentless, weren't they? Spurs than the other
Yeah,
team.
one of the best. Therefore.
Yeah.
No, I think we.
I mean, you were worried about
That's
this.
the worst thing was,
City
you know-
is the best performance.
you-
West
you-
Ham away is a tough game.
yeah, it's a tough game, but to be
Yeah.
honest, you know the way we went down.
Oh
as
yeah,
well,
yeah, too right.
They dominated them.
The way we went
I thought-
down.
Go on.
The way we went down to 1-0 down, we could have collapsed. Things could have gone wrong. Crowd get on our backs. First game of the season, we're pretty much playing the same team as last season. Not one of our new players started either.
Right.
So it was one of those things. It wasn't looking good.
Yeah.
But the great thing was the players just carried on. They acted like it never even happened.
Right.
And they were doing what they were doing from the first minute anyway. They were relentless, and you saw what happened anyway. Kulichevsky devastating.
Kulos on it.
Absolutely devastating.
What success for you this season? What are you hoping for then?
I want third place at least. Third place, and If I can get a little cup here and there, I'm cool. But a minimum want third place.
There's your cup right there.
The Arsenal one when they bottled it last season.
Third place. Yeah. Do you think Conte will be happy with third place?
It's an improvement.
I think Conte understands.
Because he wants trophies, isn't it? He's a trophy guy.
But Conte is not stupid, and I think he understands that this is it's not like a normal project that he's had before, where he could just buy 7-8 players and he's done the job. He knows he has to build season upon season. So he's when you're hearing him in his interviews, you can feel that from what he's saying anyway. So I think he gets that.
But if you're building on from the place you finished last season, so say if you finish 5th and you finish 4th, 3rd, you're gonna look at that as an improvement, aren't you, from last season, aren't you? So if he finishes
not
third,
always. Like under United, under Ollie was 4th, 3rd, 2nd or something. But they weren't huge improvements.
You have to remember the gap between Liverpool, Man City, and the rest of the league is a silly gap.
Yeah,
in terms of
it's
points.
ridiculous, man.
mental.
Yeah. So to close that gap, you can't close it
It'll
overnight.
take 2-3 years to
Exactly.
close
That's
that
an
gap.
achievement in itself.
Even Klopp, he didn't come first season and do it, did he?
No, 3rd year, he started
Yeah.
doing proper well.
What about Pep? When did he win?
2nd season.
Second season, yeah.
He had 6 players in his first window, then the 6 players in
Yeah,
second.
but Pep could pretty much buy what he wants, innit?
Yeah.
He could buy the
They've
whole.
got a boxed out City.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Finances as
So
well.
third,
innit? Finances help.
third in a trophy.
Third in the trophy, but a minimum want third.
What about Champions League? How far do you want to get? What
Champions-
success?
Champions League, I just want to stay in the Champions League, bro. You know what I mean?
What success though?
We've been to
you
the
did-
final,
You did
innit?
well.
We've been to the final not too long ago, so
If you got knocked
It's one
out
of
last
them.
16, would you be happy? Like we did all right.
yeah, it depends,
Or
innit? It depends.
Quarters or semis.
You always want to win it at the start, innit? But with Champions League, I would just want to be in it for the next few seasons in a row. I don't want to keep like being in it, dropping out, being in
Yeah,
it, dropping out. You know, one of them. It sucks, you know, being in the Champions League
Yeah.
and then dropping to Europa League.
Yeah.
It just bloody hurts. It's a killer. Calf, you know that yourself right now, innit? You want to be in the
Well,
Champions
that's like
League.
us getting in the Prem
That's the main-
relegation,
Exactly.
isn't it?
But the Champions League is a different gravy, man. The teams you
Tottenham
play.
fans, sorry, mate.
The-
Tottenham fans, whatever you think about Conte, your season prediction, the transfers that you've done so far or hope to get done towards the end of the transfer window, let us know in the comments, please. Feel free to do that. Sorry, we go ahead.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a thought
So,
line there.
yeah, basically, so top 3 minimum, top 4 if that don't work out, because literally we just need to solidify Champions League places, build a good squad next season, see if we can challenge if possible. Do you know what I mean?
Need a
But
crystal
what I
ball
want
for
to see is, you know what? Forget all the results on the pitch. I just want to see Daniel
Passion.
Levy constantly backing Conte. So not just for this season, next season, the season after. I don't want it to be like, you know, with Jose Mourinho when they backed him, you know, at Man United. And then when it came to the time when he needed backing the most, when they finished second, he got Dalot, and who's the other 2 guys? Lee Grant, was it Grant?
Fred Dalot and Lee Grant.
Exactly. So,
He didn't get a centre back and he was crying for like. He wanted Maguire at that time.
and that's what I don't want to happen with Conte. One thing, guys, though, one thing's exciting me. You know that it might not happen, but on our Spurs official bio, it says Antonio.
What does that mean?
So I'm hoping he might get a new contract. Hope so.
When's the contract
They might
finish?
just be playing with us.
When
We
does
don't know with these guys.
when does his current one finish?
Yeah, what did he say?
1 year.
Oh, yeah, because at the time when
He'd be our biggest signing. The players, they don't matter. Straight down. What do you reckon? He'd be the most
Kane's
important.
son.
Yeah, I can see them
important.
now throwing him up
Yeah.
in the air.
Yeah, he's the guy, man.
But right now, yeah. Manager's always the most important.
Yeah, he's the most important
Especially
guy,
if you're
man.
winning.
And the coaching staff. They need to get more credit, coaching staff as well. don't
Yeah,
they?
and
But
directors
managers lead
nowadays.
though. Managers lead.
You know,
Coaches follow.
We'll get a bit carried away. This window's not even closed yet, but getting to January, do you expect a bit of business then too?
Yeah, of course. We've already signed a player. We signed a few days ago, or we got a here we go
Destiny.
anyway. Yeah, Destiny. Adogi, I think his name is, but he looks like a quality left back, and he's only 19.
Right.
He got like I think 4 or 5 goals or 4 or
Yeah,
5
he's one of
assists.
Italy's,
Yeah. So he's got almost
prospects, man.
9 to 10 goal contributions combined,
Yeah.
and he looks dangerous, strong lad as well, good on the ball, gets into the right areas, finishes, passes.
Spurs are finally doing bits.
Yeah,
it looks
well,
like it finally's like click for you lot. Transfer wise,
it's sinking in.
because when we're going over your squad depth, it's actually got a lot stronger. now,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Every year before that, all we ever talked about was Tottenham.
Same bench
Brilliant
always,
first
isn't
11.
it?
Fantastic
Yeah.
first 11. The bench is weak. The bench needs more work. Look at City's bench. Look at Chelsea's bench. Look at Liverpool's bench. Look at even Man United's bench.
Yeah.
Look at nearly every team's bench compared to ours. Even the Arsenal bench was probably better than ours at one point. It was just our first 11 we had quality players. And now we can finally pull off a bit of quality from
Your
the
squad's
bench.
stronger now than it was under Poch. It's just the defense is not as strong, I think. Because the defense was so solid. Vertonghen and Toby were.
Yeah, that's why it's tough. And the other thing was Moussa Dembele, people like that. So we had
Vertonghen and Toby was a
some
centre-back duo, man.
Oh, that was great. That got you to the final.
Yeah, we had a central midfield and centre backs.
That's who Jose wanted at United, isn't it? Toby,
yeah. He wanted better than man.
What a player.
He had him at Tottenham, didn't he?
Yesterday, I think, was his anniversary of, when he signed for Tottenham as well. He gave us a nice little message on
Toby, lad.
Yeah, he's all right, man.
Right,
he's back in Belgium, now. He was at Qatar, wasn't he, or something like that? Or
did he?
Yeah, he's back in Belgium now. He's with Royal Antwerp or something like that. Is that the team that Vincent Kompany was managing?
He was at Anderlecht.
Anderlecht, yeah.
Cool. What's the next game?
He's barely manager now, isn't
he? He used to manage Anderlecht before he came Burnley.
Reggie's favourite person now, isn't it?
Is it?
It's Kompany.
Good guy, man. Good guy. Everton, Chelsea. Hey, you lot, last episode, I said Ben Chilwell, yeah? Ben Chilwell. Oh, Ben Chilwell.
Why did Chilwell score?
He won the penalty.
He won the penalty.
He won the penalty.
Yeah, man. FA Cup.
Yeah, man.
You remember them Arsenal fans?
Put some respect on his name now, mate.
Who won the penalty?
Yeah. He's way better than Cancelo now.
Wins at Rashford.
He's way better than Cancelo.
Do you see Cancelo on the weekend?
No, Chilwell, bro. He won a penalty.
He's dirty.
He won a penalty, bro.
Why did Cucurella not start?
Because he couldn't win a penalty.
Exactly. No, but you would have started him, wouldn't you?
But he just joined the team like a day before. He doesn't know the system or anything.
Chilwell's too sick.
I think they'll play together.
If he plays the next game.
Two left backs. Right.
But how can you drop Chilwell?
No, that's better.
How can you drop
Because they're both
Chilwell?
rubbish. You put both of them on the pitch.
How can you drop
One
Chilwell?
left striker, sorted.
But Chilwell left wing back, Kuko's going to be left centre back.
Do you think so?
Trust me.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Because they
you.
play free at the back anyway, don't they?
So then if Ben Chilwell starts to play a bit better and then get some results, clean sheets, assists.
You can get a bigger poster on your wall.
This guy's talking like it's Ben Chilwell's dad or something.
I like Ben. He's one of my favourite players. He's one of my favourite players. I like him.
Of all time.
Harry Kane is my.
He's up there with Carlos, yeah?
No. He's on Harry Kane level. He's on no level.
Yo, Chilwell or Carlos?
I like Chilwell.
Reggie sticking to his guns, bro.
Ben Chilwell.
He's the man.
But Everton, they need a striker, man. I think they had McNeil up front or something.
It's like Rooney or Cantona, isn't it? Which one do you pick?
Everton, they look abysmal. They're going down.
I'll probably say Cantona.
Brother, if Everton don't sign a striker, they're going straight down. I'm telling you.
Well, they've strengthened the defence in Tarkowski.
Shocking.
Yeah, they done well. They got Cody as well now on the loan as well.
They got Connor Cody on loan, yeah. But
they still need a striker, though.
Yeah, he's right.
Calvert Lewin's always injured. And
they're signing the England subs bench. That's what they're doing.
But they ain't got no one else.
Yeah, that's
well, Everton fans have said this because I was watching. Gary Neville's got his own the overlap. We watched it. He said Everton fans they're going to back Fran Lampard. Well, everyone backs their manager, but
yeah, of course
they just hope that the owners, the people who are running the club, the board.
Why are they backing him though? Why are they backing him?
Why are they not?
Why are they going to back him? What has he done? Literally, what has he done? They big up, like they do with English players,
right.
And they hype him and they make him sound like spectacular, and then they end up being dead. Yeah. And they do the same with their managers as well. Frank and Gerrard, what have they really done? Like you said, Gerrard, one of the worst records, same as Gary Neville's, and everyone laughed at him. We laugh at him. We see memes about that, and he even laughs at himself. When they're on Monday Night Football and stuff like that, they have a little banter going on. And and for Lampard, has he done much better? He's done even worse.
He did well at Derby. I'll give him that.
Derby, that's it.
He kept Everton up, though, didn't he?
I think Richarlison did. I literally think Richarlison
they got taken over 5 years ago.
And then he's so clever, he sold him.
But no, just recruitment-wise, you still Richarlison. Why not replacing him?
No, but it's not even that. They've spent heck a lot of money, Everton, haven't they? They spent like 300 or something.
Imagine they spent like Chilwell.
But they've just spent it. Like, James Rodriguez a couple of years ago, one of the Everton lads who came on the show, he goes, "What? We can't give you like 200,000 a week or something, whatever you're asking for. I know you're a Champions League player, but we can't afford that kind of money at this club. This is not a Champions League club." So those sort of signings I didn't really get as well. But they have been spending money.
Everton,
they're just on the wrong players.
They've been like United, recruitment-wise.
Yeah.
They're just signing big players. They're not signing players for the team. They're not looking at the team. They're just saying, "Oh, he's a good name. He might sell a few shirts. Let's sign him up."
You got to look at what the manager wants and look at what fits his system.
What the team needs, man.
Exactly, yeah.
It's all about the team.
Yeah.
And they do nothing about the team.
They need a striker. I mean, how much did you buy Richarlison for from?
And how long ago was it?
60 million.
So that's 60 million. They can use it back.
That was at least 6 weeks ago.
Even if they spent 30, they get a decent striker.
But you can get.
But they should have signed someone by now.
I know, that's what I'm saying. The 60 million that they got.
They should at least gone for Mitrovic or something, innit?
Yeah.
Mitrovic got like 40 goals in the championship. Should have tried. If you're not 100% going to
There's
get
loads of
him,
strikers
but
out
at least
there.
have a try.
They had that Tosin, didn't they? Remember? Tosin. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
It didn't work out for him.
He had a few decent games, but they just need to sign a striker that they can keep.
Ever since
Good.
Lukaku left, they've not had a number 9, have they? Is that right? Well, they have done with
Just Calvert-Lewin, innit?
but he's got injured, isn't it?
Yeah,
He's
but
a vital player, isn't
They
he?
didn't have to buy like someone to replace Calvert-Lewin, but at least someone that can do the job. There's so many strikers available. Could have got for
Loads of
Ings
strikers, man.
or frigging Wilson or frigging.
They need a
like,
backup striker because they know that Lewin's out for a while. That's it.
even Weghorst, he went down, didn't he? They could have got him.
Yeah,
They could have got. There's so many strikers they could have got. Just as a
There's loads
temporary
in
fix.
France, man.
They could have got that Maxwell Cornet from Burnley and West Ham.
Oh, what a
snapped him.
player. He
They
looks
could have
good as
snapped
well,
him
yeah.
for 13 million in his release clause. Come on, could have afforded that.
There's loads out there, but they need to sort the recruitment on more than anything, man.
Yeah,
They're still going down.
You can't
Trust
just
me.
imagine a club like Everton being in the bottom 3, could you?
But they
Yeah,
were almost.
they
They
were
were
about-
quite a large
No,
portion of the
like
season.
being
I didn't imagine it. I saw it.
relegation.
Growing up, not really, because they always did pretty well. But
I just thought because of the Rafa Benitez thing, personally, I don't know, but because obviously we've
Agent
loved,
Rafa, eh?
yeah, he was loved on the other side of the city. You know what I mean?
you move on from that. He signed
Yeah.
some decent players, but
Yeah, he's no longer loved on the other side of the city, mate.
He's not loved on
They-
no
Actually,
side.
he is. Because he almost got him relegated. They love him.
Do you know what I mean? I thought that was the plan. That's what I felt like. But are you feeling for Everton? Man, do you think they'll
I
be
am.
in that
If they don't
battle?
sign a striker, they're going down. Trust me. I'll put it
They
straight
don't
up.
score enough goals, do
Never
they?
mind that battle, they're going down.
They don't score enough goals, do they?
They survived, skin of their teeth, and Richarlison.
Honestly, the football that I'm seeing from Lampard is completely different to what I saw at Derby and Chelsea for Everton.
Yeah, but that's because
What
of
do
the
you mean?
reason.
Like,
'Cause what was happening was,
A lot more defensive now.
yeah, because
He
he
always tries to get on the ball.
always wanted the goalkeeper to play out from the back and stuff, but he realized this Everton team can't do it,
Yeah.
and that's why he switched it up,
sorry,
and that might have saved him because if he tried to play his football with this team,
More prone to mistakes.
yeah, they would have
Made mistakes at the back.
Exactly.
Easy to score in it.
definitely getting down.
Go on, let's move on to
Did
Sunday's
you call them
games.
Everton?
Everton.
Everton, you know.
What happened on Sunday, Reg?
You were on, but we're not talking about you now again. It was Super Sunday, wasn't it?
Yo, we didn't even talk about frigging what's his called, man? Graham Potter, Harry Potter, mate.
Wow, what happened?
What a freaking manager, man.
You like him?
Bruv, he's
How can you not like him?
exactly.
Well, it's just like you're getting carried away. Like, let's give him the bigger job. I felt in that
No,
sort
I'm
of
not saying he's a
aspect.
big job, but
He's
It's a bigger job
he's getting worried for Southgate, isn't it? Southgate,
No,
you're
no, I want a new
You
manager.
still-
I want a new manager
He
for
doesn't
him.
want Southgate to lose the England job.
I want a new manager. I want a new manager.
Graham Potter's going to be in your wall, bro.
He'd be brilliant for England, though.
Yeah, he'd be fantastic.
Fantastic.
What a-
for England.
But what's he? Is it because he got Brighton?
He's doing it on a
top half?
budget.
How's he got Brighton playing like City?
Exactly.
Tell me that.
And on a budget, and he loses his best players.
He still goes to Old Trafford and wins as well.
Phew.
Loses Basuma and Cucurella.
No offense, but
Bro,
I think Boreham Wood can go to Old Trafford and
Damn,
get
homie.
a result.
They lost Dan Burn as well. He was one of the main
No
players.
offense, but I think Boreham Wood could go to Old Trafford and get a result.
Basuma.
Yeah, sorry. There's a result, but then it's playing. There's a result,
Yeah,
but it's still playing.
Because they play that style consistently
They're
and
not
they
about
do it well.
results. They're about performances.
Exactly. They play well, man.
Yeah,
Honestly, man.
I think he is.
I'm so
a good-
surprised
It's
by
a
Graham
system,
Potter.
and that's his system.
Even at Swansea, but to go to Brighton and implement that system is such. Players who are not on much value, man, but all of a sudden he's improved. You can tell he's a coach. He's improved everyone.
Yo, he's made me
They all
put,
know the roles.
he's made me put Gross in my frigging fantasy league team, man. Hope Gross won't let me down next week.
Yeah, Brighton recruited well in the past couple of years. They have recruited really well, haven't they?
Yeah, that Caicedo, man, he looks like a sick player as well.
Danny Welbeck, and how old is he? But he played. You know,
He was best player on the pitch.
played really
Danny
well. Didn't
Welbeck.
he?
by
He should have
far.
got a goal though. I think. Well,
Maybe, but he's still best player on the pitch.
the header could have been a bit.
Those
better,
runs
but-
that he constantly kept making, and he was causing havoc, Danny Welbeck.
Yeah.
But players like to do that, though, innit? They go back, all clubs, all stadium. They'll
Yeah.
put the performance of life on, innit?
I feel
Yeah.
when Conte eventually does leave, I wouldn't mind a Potter.
When you play Brighton, I
I
think
like
that'll be a hard game for you. One definitely hard.
Yeah, yeah. We lost them last
Brighton's
season.
tough anyway,
Yeah,
man.
they're a tough game on a normal
They
day.
lost to Arsenal too.
Yeah.
They beat Tottenham Arsenal.
last
they
season,
drew,
yeah.
They drew to us on Liverpool.
They
last
beat
season.
Tottenham Arsenal back to back. They beat Arsenal first. We laughed at Arsenal, then they beat us.
Yeah,
They laughed at
It's
us.
amazing just how recruitment like.
They're both
on a
away
small
matches
budget.
as well, weren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. Yeah, Brighton are funny, man.
So you think they'll be in mid-table?
Brighton.
Yeah, mid.
Yeah.
One time they beat Arsenal, and there was an Arsenal player crying on the floor. What's his name? Montreal, something. What's his name? And the left back.
Monreal.
Monreal, yeah.
Naturel.
Iceman. But anyway,
yeah,
he's on the
yeah,
floor
yeah,
crying. Basuma's walking up behind him, freaking laughing and dancing and that.
I remember
Freaking,
that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Brian, they do it to big teams at the worst possible times. man.
Seagulls.
Up the Seagulls, mate.
Up the Seagulls. Nice little
Shit
trip
on
down
the big
south.
teams.
Nice little trip down south. Cash and make the trip. Go down to the Amex.
Go see Luka Bish. Nah.
Go to the beach, the pier.
He's not happy with Brighton at the moment. It's Stony Beach as well, man. You don't want to go there.
The Pier now.
Allow Brighton, man.
Yeah, like-
Right,
Anyway,
let's move on.
Leicester, Brentford. Leicester. This. You know what? The weird thing is, yeah, I keep saying bottom three. We've done our prediction, but there's so many big teams like Leicester, man. Have lost so many good players in this transfer window. They're not even recruited. They had a 2-0
yeah,
lead.
he's right, you know.
They had a
Yeah, go on,
They
Karen.
had a 2-0 lead, and then they lost it 2-2 than Brentford.
Leicester have not been replacing anybody they're selling. They're just selling everybody. It's a car
Yeah.
boot sell. It's a
Are they
garage sale.
like
What's going
Barcelona
on?
out here? Like we're in debt. We need
Who
to.
was this also far though?
Who is it again? Casper Schmeichel's gone to
Yeah, he's gone.
Nice. Is it?
Who
Nice?
also dissolved?
Was it centre mid as well?
There was a
Oh, still there. Tielemans still there. Indeed, he's still
Tielemans might be going. There's that rumor rumbling around.
Yeah, you're right. It's all
Maddison.
rumours, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all rumours.
It's not completed yet, innit?
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
it
It's looking
if
like
it
it.
happens, do you think they're trying to sign
There's
people?
even Chelsea trying to grab Fofana as well, aren't they?
Yeah, Fofana as well.
Yeah.
So is it?
But
You
it's
never
not
A lot
know.
of players have got 1 year left on their contract.
But
Madison's
You
got
know, with
1
this,
year
you
left.
won't know to the end of the 30 days because what if Leicester
But the main
do
thing
find
with
some
Leicester is
replacements?
They're not signed anyone.
And what also was is Newcastle kept putting these bids in for Madison, and they weren't like going away.
You got to give them though. There's rejecting them, aren't they?
Yeah, that's
But
what the fear
with
starts to
Leicester,
come in.
the thing about Leicester
Just
is
shows how much money's in the Prem.
they find gems though. You know, when
Yeah,
they
they
do
got
buy a
good
few
academy.
players, they'll find some players, you know, like or that
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
they're
cheap.
recruitment
That's why I'm
sick,
surprised they're not
They're
signing
shrewd.
anyone.
Their recruitment's sick as well.
They always
Another
find a
club.
gem here or there.
Yeah,
And their
yeah.
academy's quite good.
Kante, man, what a freaking signing that was, isn't it? And Mahrez.
Yeah, and Chilwell.
Even Vardy,
Chilwell
man.
as well,
Vardy
freaking
was
man.
a bad boy.
Greatest left back of all time.
Chilwell's from the academy, man.
No. That was
That's their
recruitment, bruv.
academy.
Yeah, but someone had to recruit him, innit? He didn't just land in the academy. Someone saw him play.
You got to get him.
And then it's all about
13,
recruitment, bro.
14, and yeah, come here.
Reggie's right,
Come on,
man.
we'll give it Chilwell.
Yeah.
But listen, like, look, they had a 2-0 lead against Brentford at home. Then Brentford again, the team that haven't got the best of budget. Probably, I don't know if they've done much business. In the
Imagine
transfer
Rio
window.
Ferdinand, Van Dijk, what's it called, Vidic, and Chilwell.
Instead of Patrice. Oof.
Yeah,
Damn.
much better. Could have won another Champions League in a row. Could
Don't be silly.
have won another Champions. Could have done the quadruple. Who
You're
knows?
right, right.
Forget Danny Rose. If you had Chilwell in that Tottenham
Roberto
team,
Chilwell.
Yeah,
if you had
Chilwell.
Chilwell, if you had Chilwell instead of Danny Rose in that team on Tottenham,
Man. We would have won the final.
oh, who
Friggin'
knows,
hell,
who knows?
Messed up.
Anyway, but Harry Kane over
Madrid are
Wayne.
going to come in for Chilwell soon.
Yeah.
Anyway, just to let you know, lads.
I can't wait to see him do kick-ups in front of the Bernabeu.
Just to let you know, Harry Kane over Wayne Rooney any day of the week.
All day, every day. He's got the
Don't be
most away
silly.
goals in the Prem.
Don't be silly.
Who's Rooney?
The greatest
Who's
partnership
Rooney?
ever in the
Who's Rooney?
Prem.
Apparently,
Stats.
someone said he's only known for that
What's he
bicycle.
talking
Apparently, somebody said on social media he's only known for that one bicycle kick over City.
Yeah, yeah, bounced off his shin as well, didn't he? His foot.
The guy at 16 years old, but
Did
he's
you
still
see
doing his GCSEs. Think about when you do GCSEs. You go to your home
He didn't do
stadium.
GCSE, he was in stadium. He didn't play no GCSE, bro.
Oh, he was trying to do his GCSEs. He was trying to do his GCSEs. He stepped up against our Arsenal, the invincible Arsenal, comes on the pitch, bangs one
Oh, that
top
was a sick
corner.
goal, though.
Top corner.
I remember that goal as well.
Imagine you're in high school, bro. Year 11. You're doing shit like that.
Yeah, that's it.
You
Come
doing,
on, man.
doing GCSEs
Wait,
at 11?
really? Year 11.
Oh, year 11.
Yeah, just Michael Owen, innit? Michael Owen did
His
something.
dad was like, you fucked up your
Argentina.
So
football.
Michael Owen was 16 though.
18, I think.
Yeah.
I
17,
guess
18.
Argentina, innit?
But Rooney.
Yeah.
Yeah, then Gary Lineker.
Rooney's just one of those natural
No,
people.
I think what Reggie means is more stats-wise, not in terms of titles and stuff, more in terms of goals. Because goals,
Goals-wise, I'll
most
give you.
away
You would have
goals
loved to have Harry
ever.
Kane at
striker.
United, wouldn't
And
you?
the best
Fergie would
But
have
if you
loved
ask
it.
me, who I want in prime, I'll choose Rooney all day, every day.
most goals away
Rooney in
goals,
his prime was just
most
like he was on steroids.
most away goals ever. Best partnership with Kane ever. We're talking about Drogba, Lampard. You know, so many great partnerships that have come in the Premier League. Thierry Henry and whoever he was with. Do you know what I mean? So
Harry Kane's one of the best to ever do it.
yeah.
100%.
But can you imagine him in the United team when they were flossing? Bruv, you had Teddy Sheringham. Teddy Sheringham
But-
wasn't as good as Harry Kane.
Rooney.
Harry Kane could pretty much do what Teddy Sheringham did, but 100 times better. Harry Kane could pretty much do what Berbatov did, but 100 times better. So do you know what I mean?
I don't know
So
about Rooney though, because Rooney
he scored more
when-
goals. He would score way more.
Rooney played a lot on the left wing for Ronaldo. was
Harry
there.
Kane is more like Van
When-
Persie, like he would score more goals for you, bro.
But
more
Ronaldo,
assists as well.
Ronaldo's last 2 years at United, Rooney was on left
And
wing.
Harry Kane works hard as well. It's not like he's that much off Rooney. And
Oh no, he's big time off
yeah,
Rooney.
similar
Work,
to
work rate,
playmaker.
Actually,
Nah, he does. He puts in the work.
not as much as Rooney used to.
When he was working with Poch, he was.
Rooney was everywhere.
And now he's doing it again.
Rooney was everywhere.
Keep watching, man. Yeah, Rooney wasn't in the right places, bro, half the time. He would have scored more goals if he was in the bloody box.
Rooney was everywhere. That's what I'm saying. Rooney was everything, man.
He had some lovely
Perfect
players
player,
around him.
Harry Kane played in goal,
Rooney-
you know.
Rooney could play
Europa
anywhere.
League, bro. He put the goalkeeper
He
gloves
play in
on
defence.
and let a free
Yeah,
kick
easy.
go in.
But
He can play in
left
defence.
back,
Rooney in
right back.
defence. What am I doing back here?
But Rooney's
Him
best.
keeper, give me
England's
some
best
gloves.
ever. Best ever player, Rooney.
All right, can I ask you something?
Rooney's
now?
never even got England to a final, bruv.
Yeah, that's the whole team.
Golden
innit?
boots as well. I don't
That's
think
the
has he
team,
got a
innit?
golden boot.
Don't think golden boot.
He's the whole time.
Even Gary
England
Lineker's
scoring.
got a golden boot for England.
Can I say something?
He's still England's best ever player. Though. What?
Nah, man, no way.
The
By far.
record of the all-time Premier League
What about the
scorer,
whole
yeah.
1966 squad? The one that won it for England. What about them? You just
What about-
scrapped them all off and put Rooney there. They're the
No, I'm
only
not
ones
saying
that won the
not for
world.
the England national team. I'm just saying best ever English player.
Oh, English player in the Prem.
Just ever player, English player.
Can we verify that? Can we fact check that,
I think
please, Reg?
Gerrard.
Gerrard.
Skulls over Gerrard. all
Shearer.
day,
What
bro.
about Shearer?
Shearer. Alan
Shearer's
Shearer.
way better,
He
bro.
doesn't get enough respect. Alan
Shearer don't get enough respect,
The guy's
bro.
the all-time leading
Took
goal
Blackburn
scorer.
to the free in Premier League, bro. Before they were the chickens and that in the championship.
Not Shearer.
You don't rate Shearer?
I didn't see
Bro,
Shearer.
no,
in his
that's
prime.
the problem.
I didn't
Because,
see him in his prime.
you know, my kids, they're not going to see Harry Kane. Then there'll be other players there, and they can't really judge it properly,
Yeah.
innit? But when I saw Shearer, obviously, he's
Yeah, I
electrified.
can't say anything about Shearer because I didn't see him in his prime.
He doesn't get enough respect.
I just saw him literally last 2 years of his career, and he was just bog standard then.
He was just a long-range effort.
Yeah, because he's an old man, bro. He played for Newcastle, who are freaking being relegated.
Look at
What do you
Ronaldo.
want from him?
Look at
I ain't got
Ronaldo.
nothing left to give.
Look at
I ain't got nothing
Ronaldo.
left to give.
Is that why you lot wanted him when we was at Roberts?
You rejected. He rejected you, bro. That's what it is. It's a hate.
Fergie rang him
No,
saying,
If he
"Come on,
came to
Jim."
you,
to be honest, I
I
respect
guarantee
him.
you,
I respect
him.
yeah, but
Loved him.
that's
He
a
would
big
have
decision.
loved
I
Isn't it?
respect him.
Soldier.
His hometown club.
Yeah,
Gotta give
yeah,
it.
yeah. But you know, if he came to you, he would have. You know where he's getting 30 goals, 33 goals. You know, for these lesser teams. Imagine for you guys.
He could
bro.
never have
He'd
come
been
to
hitting
you.
40, 50.
But thing is, Rooney were just a goal scorer. Rooney had everything, literally everything,
Even the hair too.
everything.
I'm just trying to
Oh,
think of
this
a
is
player
terrible.
that's got
Now
everything.
listen, can I be serious here? The all-time,
As an English player,
can I be serious here?
No.
The all-time leading goal scorer.
maybe Gerrard.
The all-time leading goal scorer.
But Gerrard
yeah.
couldn't tackle.
This is a really
Go on,
important
Reg.
stat. The all-time leading goal scorer in Syria. That record's been here for 30 years.
30
Because we're in
years.
our 30th year of the Premier League, yeah.
And who's going to break it, Reg?
Probably Harry Kane.
Probably Harry Kane.
I hope
He's in
so.
the conversation. Nobody else was.
You know, we've seen
Rooney's
we've
miles
seen
off.
Drogba.
I ain't dissing Harry Kane. but
We've seen I'm saying
Rooney.
you've seen Drogba, you've seen Bergkamp.
I
you've
still
seen
say
Henry.
Drogba.
No, Rooney was a flop, bro.
I still take Drogba over
How about that,
Harry Kane.
Raka? Rooney was a flop, bro.
Nah, but are you
You trying
sure?
to take Harry Kane over Drogba?
Yo. Yeah, Harry Kane over Drogba. Listen, Rooney was a,
Shut up, Harry
Rooney
Kane
was a
over
flop. Wait,
Drogba.
let's not change something. Let's get back to that in a minute. I'll
Go
say
on,
it properly.
go
I
on.
wasn't even being serious, but
Go on.
listen to this, yeah. Rooney was a flop, bro.
How's really a flop?
He's a flop, bro. I expected him to be the R9, bro. The way he come onto the scene, yeah, you expected Brazilian R9. I didn't get Brazilian R9, bro. I got English R9.
The only
It wasn't
thing
good
is-
enough. It wasn't good enough.
He had to
All
see
I'm
on seven
saying
next
is-
to him.
Harry Kane
Bruv,
is doing
no,
it.
but
he
he,
had it better than
but
R9.
he went, bro.
He had
He
to
didn't do it.
sacrifice. He had
No,
to
but
sacrifice.
when he went, CR7, why did he didn't become that Brazilian R9, bro? But too far line, bro.
All I'm saying
All the
is,
guy could
No,
put
but
that
he looked like he was
conversation
gonna
is-
do it, bro.
all I'm saying,
All it's Thierry Henry.
Did he not look like he was gonna get there?
Yeah, he did.
all I'm saying is,
But
Harry Kane can
he
do
loves
it.
to drink,
He was
innit?
yeah, that's what
He
it
didn't
was.
look after
Diet,
himself.
drink,
The
lifestyle.
one thing I love about
Really
Harry
look
Kane,
after himself.
grannies.
Yeah, he loves his
Just
grannies.
let him
He
down.
loves his grannies, mate.
Really. All I'm saying, Harry Kane, he did it.
Love
No,
the
this is
jobs.
Harry Kane. He's done it on an average Tottenham side, isn't it? Like he's not got like.
Bro, I hate this is Harry Kane out here. I don't know what
That's
he's trying
what
to
I
get. All
I'll
I'm saying
have
is
him over
Rooney.
anyone.
Rooney in his prime all day.
Even
Even
Aguero.
to Eminem mode, didn't it? Start dissing Harry Kane.
I'll have him over
That's why
Aguero.
Reggie's hearing it. He's hearing the 8 Mile tune in the background.
Harry Kane, one of the best to ever do, bro.
I'll have him over Aguero.
I'm just-
Anyone.
I want to have him.
Not even do it, does it,
I want
bro?
to have him over Aguero.
Over anyone.
Nah, you
You've
chatting,
had
bro.
Aguero.
Actually, you just have one go, Aguero!
Bro,
you- like I
How
just
he
said,
wounded you, you know, for that last minute thing that took the title
you've
away.
had all these
I've still
strikers.
easy name 5 strikers.
No,
ahead of
but
Kane.
you've had all
Right,
these
man.
strikers.
Harry Kane, the way you got to look at him, if he was playing for Liverpool, Man City, Man United,
Yeah.
or any of those teams while they
Yeah.
were challenging,
Yeah.
you'd be talking Harry Kane. You'd be talking about Harry Kane different.
Yeah.
What you're failing to understand is this was a struggling Tottenham team for the last however many years since he started. Then they started on a come up. He's never been at a team that's already there. These are other players like Drogba. They go to these teams that are already there. They're already winning titles, and then they become a part of their history. And that's why you're putting them up on a pedestal.
Yeah.
But Harry Kane's never been
That's why
at a
he
team
doesn't
like
follow
that.
Shearer.
In the prime, though, everyone at the prime, I'll take Drogba.
Harry Kane's giving you freaking golden boot seasons every season.
Forget
Drogba's
all the
not.
booze, Drogba in the biggest moments always there.
Big game, but we don't have enough big moments because we're not in the competitions.
But he's not chance for
Without
England,
Frank,
boys.
That's the rest of the team.
Hey,
Euro
the
final.
way
Yeah,
I
that's the
see
whole
it-
team,
The
bro.
way I see it.
Semi-final
And
against
even
Croatia.
England,
The
and
way I
even
see
He
it.
should
England.
have just passed it to
I
Sterling.
know, but
No,
even
if
you give it-
yeah,
if you
Harry
give it to
Kane. Sorry, I
Sterling.
can't back you up anymore, man. You should have passed it,
Sterling.
bro.
So
Yeah, but listen, you know Harry Kane. Even,
Oh, finish it if you're that
yeah,
good.
but even Harry Kane, yeah, for England,
The big
they
baller,
were the
right there.
they were the underdogs, innit? Really,
Not against
England,
Croatia.
Yeah.
England were the underdogs in the
Croatia.
tournament.
Yeah.
Tottenham are always the underdogs. They're not the favourites to win
Croatia.
everything.
Yeah.
Even now, we're talking about top 3. Or maybe can they do it? Maybe can they do it?
You
We're never
probably were.
talking Tottenham are going to win the league this
Yeah.
year, definite.
Yeah.
Or they're going to be competing with City. It's never like that. He's never been at teams
Yeah, but these strikers
that
that
are
have
that
been
great.
these strikers that have been for City and Liverpool, we're not putting them in the same conversation as Harry Kane, though, will we?
You did. You said.
Firmino, who else? Jesus.
Suarez.
No, but you're talking about sub players now, man.
No, I'm on about the,
don't keep moving the
starting
goalposts, bro. He keeps doing this.
the starting line. But you're talking about. You're on about this.
I got you, boy.
You just said those City
I'm gonna get you,
Liverpool.
boy.
You said if Harry Kane's in City
You-
Liverpool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm
catch
looking
you.
at City Liverpool's number 9. It's not as good as Harry Kane. I'll tell you that straight.
Darwin Núñez.
Yeah, not as good as Harry Kane.
We haven't seen him a lot.
Haaland.
Haaland, man.
Do you see Haaland because he's in Dortmund?
I'd say,
Haaland will
right
probably
now,
get
I'd
there.
probably take Harry Kane over Haaland.
Right now,
but,
yeah, you have to.
but then probably next year, I'd probably take Haaland.
Listen, can I just say
maybe.
something? Without a Lampard, there's no Drogba.
But the thing is, Haaland needs to prove it, though, innit? In the big games.
And
he
there
needs to
would
prove
be
it.
no Chilwell.
Oh. no,
So
because
really, Chilwell is the son
Lampard with Gerrard, that was a
of
deadly
Lampard
combination,
and
innit?
Drogba's love
It
affair.
didn't work, Lampard, Gerrard.
Apparently, you know how Son and Kane with the golden assists that Drogba.
Oh, that was a
No,
main.
Drogba and Lampard.
Yeah,
You
that
said
was
Lampard and
If
Gerrard.
they could get
No,
Scholes,
Lampard and sorry,
Lampard,
What am I saying? Yeah,
and
yeah. I said without Lampard, there's
Gerrard
no Drogba.
clicking together, we would have frigging seen some different times, man. If they played the 4-3-3 or the 4-5-1, you know them days.
I used to say about then. Scholesy number 6, Gerrard, Lampard 8.
Yeah.
But my fact is, this is my point. Yeah, my point. We've seen all these great strikers come at a young age. I've just mentioned the list, and they couldn't even come close to Neil Alan Shearer's record. That's got to be some sort of.
He's so obsessed with his record.
It's an impressive
like a
record,
Tottenham
man, isn't it?
It is, but it doesn't make him the best ever.
Don't even talk. Look
How
at
does
me,
that
guys.
make you the
If
best
Aguero
player?
while
Brought
you're
that
talking,
record,
I'm
would you
thinking
say
about
Aguero's
Shine
the
Song.
best striker
No.
ever.
My point
Really?
is double goals.
Anyone brought that record?
Bro, number 1 for me.
If it was Ronaldo,
Yeah.
if Ronaldo
Yeah.
kept staying, if Ronaldo kept stayed, all of his life at United.
CR7, bro. Have you not seen the state of him?
I just think it's an impressive.
basketball players.
I just think it's an
Scores from
impressive
40
record.
yards.
I think it's
Well,
an impressive record.
Nah, but all I'm saying is, you just asked me who's the best. Henry's number 1 all day, every day.
Mm.
And he's nowhere near the record.
Do you agree?
No.
But Henry all day, every day, man. In his prime.
Nah, no way. He doesn't come close to me, though, bro.
He's the
You
only
don't come
guy.
close to Sonic.
Literally, when we used to play Arsenal, he's the only guy who used to be scared of.
Yeah, that's what they all said.
Everyone
Rio.
else,
Yeah.
Chelsea, all them ones.
Not even Bergkamp. You weren't scared of
I
Bergkamp.
wasn't
That's
scared
from
of no
3.
one.
Yeah, but
But when we used to play Arsenal, I just used to be worried about Henry all the time.
Harry Kane's already broke his record goal scoring wise.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not about
He's not even
records,
finished
innit?
yet.
But
I hope they give him a
prime.
special trophy when he
I'm
breaks it.
scared of Henry.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
think
because
people
he's
are
fast
scared
and
of
he
him.
can run, bro. That's all it was, man.
That's what I'm saying. He had
People
everything.
are scared of friggin' St. Maximin right now. That's the only Newcastle player that's
Yeah,
scared
but
of.
Henry finished all the time, innit? So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
you're a
that
downer.
sweet right foot in it. Like,
You're a downer.
put it in that corner.
Well, is that all the time we have for today's show, isn't it, lads?
oh, yeah.
Damn.
good first show, though, isn't
Innit?
it? I don't even think I looked at the camera once.
I know these two are so rude. I'm joking, they're great lads. But anyway, who do you think is the best ever striker? Is that what we're just saying here? Yeah.
Hussein, definitely number 10.
Best
Hussein.
Is it Harry Kane? Is it Rooney?
Give me your top
7
two.
aside. That's
Yeah.
it. You need a
Leave it
10.
in the comment
best
section.
strikers.
Leave it in the comment section.
Top 2
For me,
best strikers
Harry
in the
Kane
Prem.
better than Rooney. Harry Kane better than Drogba. Harry
Harry
Kane
Kane
better
better.
than the rest.
Woo!
You
Better
get
than
me?
Messi, better than Ronaldo.
Took an average Tottenham side to the Champions League final.
Oh, yeah, Son wasn't there. Alderweireld were there. Vittoga were there.
No, but
Harry Kane in the
Kane's
group stage.
world class,
Eriksen were
innit?
there.
In the
Son's
group
not
stage
even
were
world
there.
class. Is Son world class? Everyone's
Of course
saying
he
he's
is.
not world
Son
class.
was injured around that time, wasn't he?
No, Son played.
I rate you for that comment. Is Son world class, Rich?
More than that. Sonic. What's Sonic? What's Sonic? Sonic, yeah.
Is he better than Chilwell?
That's two different positions. For everyone here on the football podcast, bye for now. Hit that.
Yeah.
Hit that bun cuff. He scores when he wants, Harry Kane.
One of our own.